Hi, fire signs. It's Lulu. How y'all doing? This will be your Mudra reading. Okay. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need is in the description box, darling. Yes. Thank you. So let's see what's going on with the fire signs. What's going on with the fire sign spirit? Y'all got 2 cards. Air signs just got 2 cards. All day, every day. Now then, crown chakra. I like it. Crown chakra. Soul star. Gateway. So, here's the thing about the gateway. Many of you, if you remember, ask your mama, baby, your dad, or somebody, or get some cranial sacral therapy, and they may be able to tell you. You probably were born with a huge soft spot, not just the soft spot that sit here on the baby, the little soft spot. You probably had, like I did, you probably had the big one, almost your whole head. This is strong energy, so this is not going to resonate with a lot of people, I'm sure. Thank you. But with these 2 cards, you have liberation and contemplation, and these are very strong cards. Very, very strong cards. Doing these readings at night, it's a whole different type of energy. Y'all know that. I'm trying to push through because I'm not good at doing stuff at night. After that whole corona thing, just real quick, just hold on, just bear with me. Y'all wide open, so I should be okay at this time. Now, to talk about this real quick. Before corona kicked in, and I was doing readings at night, and all that death and grim and morbid, everybody, we live in a very sensitive society. And for some reason, y'all may need to know this, because the way y'all open up, y'all gonna have to watch what y'all saying to people. Y'all picking up on information much easier. Your information, your tool is stronger. Your gift is stronger. The way that you see things, the veil is thin, fire signs. Okay? So the way I was getting all that information, I had to slow up on doing it at night, because at night, I can go real deep up in there like that. Many of you are going to be going real deep up in there all through the day and through the night. Just thought I'd let you know. So you'll know what to say and what not to say, when to hold and when to fold. Okay? Now, there may have been some type of confusion. Something is coming to rest. You're going to assess both sides of the situation and allow it to come to rest. It's finally at a space where you can be at ease. You're finally in a space where you feel free from a stronghold, right? Many of you may have shut down your gifts, or something traumatic happened to shut down your gifts. You were no longer wanting to see, no longer wanting to feel, no longer wanting to be a part of the collective. It's not funny because I've been there. Now then, you may have even gone into a space where you are feeling, you may be in a meditative space. So this is giving me hangman energy. This is giving me the world energy. This is giving me death energy, but the death on the side of you dying and being reborn. You are finally ready to fly up at the cocoon, little butterfly. You're ready. There's a sense of gentleness with your spirit right now. So you may even be speaking in parables. You may even be feeling more rested, more whole, more complete, more unique. You are feeling, you are in your body, I feel. Your focus is not on all of the material things at this time. This is some of you may have even just come out of the dark soul of the night, and now you have been liberated from all the things that you worked on and worked through. You made it, and you are feeling free at last. I said it. Now, I'm also getting here that sage wisdom is evident, right? Many of you may have been in a space when you were very young, or throughout your life, where people always you always feel heavy, right? You may have began to feel heavy in your 20s or 30s, but all of your life, people have talked to you, always come to you with their burdens, but you never had anyone to come to with your burdens, and now you are being liberated of that. Some of you had okay, let's go back. See all that information. You're being liberated from that, and feeling at peace now, because now you know that you don't necessarily need. You have so much strength and so much insight. You don't need a counselor as much as some other people who haven't been through what you've been through. You don't need therapy as much, because you've made, like, many of y'all have really been doing the work. This shows. Now with that sage wisdom I was going to talk about. This sage wisdom that is about to be highlighted in your life. A lot of the things that you've said, a lot of the things that you've journaled, a lot of your dreams from when you were younger are now coming back to the forefront, because you've gone through all the things that you needed to let you know that now you are ready for what is your true vision, because it is here. See all that white around there? That's where I got that from. It's all coming together. You are beginning to use the knowledge that you have acquired in the past. Many of you may be the type of person who learns from others' experiences rapidly. You are very calculated, but also you are very mentally organized, is what I feel. And this has been gifted to you to just have this peace, this rest within. I don't know if y'all know how it feels, but I think, well, yeah, y'all do. The ones who resonate with this reading will know what it feels like when your spirit is just tired. Oh, when your spirit is tired. Let's clarify. So you're being gifted. Okay, so y'all being gifted too. You are being gifted with this insight, this new perception. You're also moving into a space where you know that what your role is. Right? What it is that you truly have to offer, what you thought you had to offer in the past. You may have been conflicted. There may have been two roads that open up at once and you didn't know which one to go. So you merge viewpoints and take your own route and move into this space of a huge new beginning. It's like many of you will connect with a lot of different ascended masters, and there may be 3 or 4 ascended masters that you connect with at one time. That is very powerful energy. Be mindful. They want to help you. All I can do is ask. This is huge connection. You're being held like a babe in a cot, if that makes sense to you, as you go through this transition, this process, this ascension and spiritual expansion. You're being held. See how she's holding? Honey, she's holding. You're being held throughout this process because you are really realizing what it is. I feel like no matter if you live in a big city or around a lot of people, or your home is filled with a lot of people, you're going to feel solace and sound with oneness, right? You're going to connect stronger to source, the creator, God, the most high, whoever you deal with. Now, you're going to be more connected to all things in the universe, right? You're going to begin to see how things are connected. The trees and the flowers will begin to talk to you. I always have makeup under my nails. Ain't that trash shit? And wait a minute, that's trash in the wrong way. Now, singing plants. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. There are certain plants that talk and certain plants that sing when it's showtime. So I really feel like your connection to plants, your connection to your world tree is going to be stronger now than ever. What is this liberation for my fire signs? Slow, meticulous action. Meditative state. Taking your time to do things, taking your time to analyze things, look at things with a clear perception of what is at hand. What is at hand, right? Some of you are realizing that you are being liberated from a certain situation. Like you no longer have to be who you were. You no longer have to be, because you already had a plan and there was some type of standstill. And now it's time for you to pick up, but it's like learning how to walk again. It's learning how to use your is it cognitive? Whatever. But you're learning how to touch things, feel things, but you're feeling it on a deeper level. This is going to be rather exciting, but also very, like, your heart rate won't change when you realize certain things. I don't believe that your ego will be inflated at this time, because sometimes people go through ascension processes and the ego is inflated. So it's not time for them to move forward yet. But I feel like it's time for you all to move forward, but you need to take slow, meticulous steps. Be slow to act, slow to react. When you receive messages, be slow to respond and be mindful of your responses. Again, because you have so much information coming in. Someone may ask you one thing, but you see in so much detail the whole of it that you may decide to answer it too fully, too fast, and too frequent with this ability. And it's not that you're doing it on purpose. It's just it's coming to you naturally. It's free flowing. So they want you to take your time. Now, this can also be someone or you or another person wanting to take something further, whether it's a business, some type of creative endeavor, or overall a job offer that you've been waiting for and it wasn't time for you to have receive that, and now you are ready for it because you've done some other work that connects to this offer that is coming in. What is this Knight of Coin? Stressed out. Stressed out. You're getting some type of paper, receiving some type of documentation, stressing you out. Why? Overthinking it. Feeling like you don't know if you can mentally do what it is that needs to be done for this. Overthinking it. It may even be that an offer is coming in from someone who has been depleted and they need your help, and they may present this paperwork or documentation showing that they need some help. It may be someone going to court to right a wrong. The wrong, it will be righted. Now, here's the thing. This person is weighed down by different ideas, different thoughts, maybe even not even wanting to go to sleep, or overworking themselves, but not even wanting to go to sleep because they fear dreaming. Okay, this person here wants to take their time, wants to move accordingly because their sword is in its holster. I forget what you call it. Please tell me. But this person's sword is in their holster and they want to offer something tangible. They want to make something right. But it's like, no, I don't want that. I want your sword. I just want this to be over with. I don't want that. That's what you said. So you got to liberate yourself from that for whoever that goes with. Now, may even be dreaming about monkeys, have a monkey spirit animal. Here, look at this, I told you. Capricorn, Libra, and this is air and earth here as well. But something will be righted, right? You may have been harmed, you may have been on trial for something, and whatever it is coming to a head. I really feel like the scales are balancing when it comes to any wrongs that have been done. That's Scorpio. Oh no, that's Capricorn. I'm sorry. Now, however you were wronged, however you were depleted of something was stolen from you, someone tries to make some type of offer, you will be liberated because you got liberation as your cards. So that has to be on your end. Now, if you out here playing games, don't try to take the liberation card. Let's be accountable. Thank you. Now, what does devil do, honey? Can't take no more. Oh, and there's that 11 again, Ascended Masters right there. So I do feel that whatever began as a toxic situation, whatever began as something that you thought that you wouldn't be able to get over, someone you thought you wouldn't be able to get over, justice is served. I also feel like this will be handled in a fair and just manner overall. Because even with the devil, right? With this devil energy, right? They don't give a fuck about nobody. Lower vibrational energies don't give a fuck about nothing but they self. High vibrational energies want to see everybody win. Low vibrational energies want to see folks suffer. So either way, someone wins, someone loses. And it was self-sabotage right there. Now then, clarify this justice for my beautiful fire signs. Told you. A brand new beginning. You gave all that you can give. It's over. It's done with. Just let it go. I feel like you've cried all the tears that you can possibly cry. I feel as though any type of loss of power, loss of finances that had to do with someone being manipulative, it's over. I feel as though you're bidding this person or you're bidding these situations in your life farewell because you have a heightened awareness now. This is that. After the 10 comes a new beginning. So if you are in this space and feeling as though you can't even move any further, that's when you're about to be liberated. That liberation is a new journey. Cheers to the old you and hello to the new you, huh? There's someone who is standing by your side that really does want to see you succeed. They may be a little younger than you, or they may be younger in spirit. They may be in tune with their inner child, and they're not one of those people who have insufficient imagination. Be mindful of those, especially with all this heightened energy that y'all have. Be mindful of people who don't have that have insufficient imagination because they can't see the way that you see. So they're not going to understand the way that you do. And it is okay for them to be there because you were once there, right? You weren't born the way that you are. You had to go through some things. So use some compassion. With this new life that is coming in for you, you will be going over, bidding farewell to the old in order for you to start this new adventure. You're saying cheers to the legal system because you beat that case. I also feel that by you being determined and focused on what it is that you want and not what you don't want, that is also liberating you as well. Not paying attention to those things that have come to try and deter you from your journey. Now, with this contemplation card, okay, that's that meeting of the minds. You're finally seeing here, you got 2 3s, okay? You're finally seeing here what is and what wasn't. I also feel, what is that? All signs are pointing at you to gather yourself and get yourself together in order for you to move forward. All signs are pointing at all of the beauty in your life that you do have to celebrate. I feel like you're going to go into this space of reverence. I feel like you're going to go into this space of being very thankful for the journey that you've gone through and how you made it out. I feel like you're going to go into this space where you enjoy the small things. Again, something with flowers, something with trees, something with outdoors. Get grounded, whatever. Yeah, with this energy, you're really going to need to get grounded. You're really going to want to get grounded. Move forward, because, you know, this must be the season of people complaining about what I've been doing over here for 4 years. We'll talk about it later. We won't. Now, I feel like there's something that you are finally, this is to do with your body. When it comes to your body, you may come into this space where you have gratitude. You are very thankful for your body. Like maybe for a long time you couldn't look in the mirror naked. Look at yourself in the mirror naked, or maybe for a long time you just didn't like what you see in the mirror, right? And now you're embracing your flaws. So whatever that means to you, on whatever level, that's what it feels like you are doing, or you are embracing your flaws. You are embracing all of the beauty in which you are. I do feel like when it comes to this contemplation, you will be pulling some of those old energies back in, but I really feel like you're assessing those energies and allowing them to go ahead and be where they are. You're learning how to embrace the joyful with the miserable, right? Or the misery, right? Whatever it is that held you back in the past that you see that may have been self-sabotage for yourself, you are embracing that moving forward on your journey. And this is going to bring you together. You're going to begin to feel more balanced, which is going to cause people outside of you that like people close to you, who you affect personally, it's going to cause chaos and confusion around you. Okay, so you want to be mindful of that. Anytime you level up spiritually, people will become uncomfortable around you. They may spew at you. They may say hateful words. They may do some shit that you never would have thought they would do. But it's all because you make them uncomfortable. They don't know why they feel the way that they feel because they have things within them that they need to heal. So you're just going to be watching it from afar. You're going to detach and watch from afar. Like, oh, I see. All right. I don't know nothing. Now then, clarify this contemplation card. This may be a message, an offer, or something coming in where you're not, like I said, you're not used to. This may be some goal that you started or something that you have been working on or wanting to work on, and you're finally moving forward with it, and it's all still new to you, so you're kind of like an apprentice, wanting to be hands-on with what it is that you are doing and how you are doing it. Maybe that's the way you learn, hands-on, or maybe you're a visual learner. I also feel that you may be contemplating an earth sign here, an offer from someone who may not be as financially stable as you. I also feel that some of you may have an earth sign child who is deciding to want to move with the other parent, and you're contemplating it. You're trying to figure out, weigh the pros and cons of it before allowing this child to go and making sure that all documentation is correct. But as far as you in this contemplation, you're really looking at the thing at hand again, right? You are balancing your energies, and you're balancing your give and take, your reciprocity here as well, your receptivity. There we are. You're balancing your receptivity with this strong energy that is coming in, because the same way that you open up to a heightened awareness and of light energy, higher energy, is the same way that a lot of things will be attracted to you. And the things that are attracted to you that are meant for your highest good, as long as you stay on top of that, they will stay around. But those things that need to wither off, like people want to act the fool, people want to do certain things, try to get you off your stick. There's a coming together of sorts. I feel like someone that you are coming together with here may have some type of disability, but it's not a mental disability, it's a physical disability, right? You may even be taking on the responsibilities for a family member or an adopted child that has a disability here. And it's going to take for you to really go within and see, how does this work? What does this look like? Be very practical about it, because it may be all new to you. I also feel like some of you are contemplating your finances when it comes to how you were raised versus how you are now, because you're really looking back on things that you've spent and how you spent them as well. Clarify this page of coins. Contemplation. You don't want anything from where you've been. You are in a space of gratitude, I know that there's a lot of different ways you can look at this Four of Cups, but for me, I feel like you're going to be in a space of gratitude. Of course, that those thoughts, again, are going to come back in, the woulda, shoulda, couldas, or even wanting to be mindful. When you get these two cards together, okay? You want to be mindful of those words and thoughts and actions that may really harm someone, because I really feel like your tongue is going to be very powerful at this time. Not saying that it's not any other time, but when you are open like this, like I said, there's so much attraction to you, right? And with you giving orders and not being direct at the orders that you are giving and what type of intentions you are putting behind the orders that you are giving, you telling just about anything in your energy, like whoop whoop. And the wrong thought can, cause karma on you, because if you mad at, you start thinking about somebody that broke your heart or stole something from you, or how things could have been and would have been, and you get mad and vengeful in a second and send out those words, because this is him conjuring. So if you are conjuring using your emotions on things that have happened to you, be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Be careful. Be very, very careful. Now, liberation. Unity, freedom, and liberation. This is what it assists with. The benefits are that it assists all the systems of the body. It supports inner stillness and courage, and it releases fears. You'll hold your hand like this, relax the shoulders back and down, lengthen the spine. Your affirmation is, I honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. I honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. I honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. Now, contemplation. Assist with integration, balance, and meditation. The benefits are that it enhances full body balance and health, supports full yogic breath, allows for effortless meditation. Anytime, any place, I'll meditate. Yeah. Just in a meditative state, just doing your thing. Now then, you'll hold your hands like this. Relax the shoulders and lengthen the spine. Your affirmation is, my mind and body rest in effortless contemplation. My mind and body rest in effortless contemplation. This is going to be very important for you, so that you don't become overwhelmed with all of the residual energy that you'll be clearing out at the time. Clearing that out can take, it depends on how much work you've done. It depends on where you are in your process. It depends on what some of that energy connects to that may need to be revisited in the past. It depends on a number of things. So that's why you live in the moment and you are mindful, present, and aware. Get in tune with your star player. In alignment with your assignment. That's it. If you made it this far, fire signs, what's up? I called your daddy. Not you. Okay, we were on Instagram the other day. I said, yeah, I'm gonna get one of y'all daddies. She gonna tell me my daddy dead. I'm gonna send him over there. Don't do that. I'm not talking about married daddies. I'm not talking about dead daddies. I'm telling you, I don't play like that. Maybe some people like having sex with them spirits and stuff. It's bad enough people be having them spirits. I don't to actually have sex with one. Child, find signs of what they doing to me. We are going live this weekend with the Rainbow Collective. Hopefully my nails are done by then. Whatever. Had a hard time, man. Hopefully y'all will be there. I would like to see y'all there. That would be nice. So I'm finna go. I made it through another reading at night. Proud of myself. I didn't go out. Ooh, child, ghetto.